All right, lads. Hello. We here. We here. Not too late this time. How you guys doing? It's a nice Is it Saturday? It's a nice Saturday afternoon. I still have my morning voice, even though I've been up for like a few hours. I haven't spoken too much today. We are here to continue our progress. Unleash Soul Resonance. Fortunately, this time, we don't have to spend the first 4 hours re-rolling, right? I did do a few more re-rolls just to try and get some different stuff. I do have a few Ichigo accounts. Might give those away later. We'll see. But I haven't been able to get like a really good account. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just continue playing with my kind of main Ichigo account that we started on stream. I'll get the other characters later on, you know. All right. I think we are good to go. Got Kisuke, Yoruichi, and Ichigo on day one. How greedy. My friend didn't do the same thing, but he got a 2-in-1. He got Yoruichi and I think Kaname. And then he pulled, no, he got Yoruichi Byakuya. And then pulled Ichigo. So I was quite jealous, I can't lie. But we are good to jump into it. Alright. So I think we just died for chapter 4. Because I just reached level 20. Let's see, we're going to try and do all these today. We do finally unlock the stamp quest. Which does give us the, you know, extra ways to power up our characters. Alright. Do we get more summons? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Make sure, again, you are doing your dailies. 18 hours to do, at least in the global version. Got all these red dots to click right now. One thing I would say regarding the Battle Pass, what I do like, they actually have changed it. So they, again, let you pick any of these characters, stamps, which is really good. These are, again, Kisuke's not loading. These are farmable. You can get them for free. But, what do you call it? This just gives you a way to guarantee it. Oh, okay. That's actually really good. So you can just pick a duplicate. This might be like the first one of these games where like the Battle Pass is actually worth it. Just for like the final reward. But other than that, I like that there's no week dailies. It's just straight weekly quests. Which end in a day, by the way. Or 2 days. Alright, Kenpachi! What was the Kenpachi today? He maxed out Ichigo. I saw. If you played the C version, the beta, and spent money, I don't know what the conversion was, but if you spent money, you got more gems back. So if you spent like £100, you might got like £150 worth of gems. It was something like that. It was something like that. You're stuck at level 17? Honestly, there's no super fast way to progress the game besides just waiting the next day. As kind of as bad as that sounds. It is just basically like that. If you've done every quest you can do, if you spend all the stamina you can, you're going to have to wait till the next day for the daily reset where you can like level up again through the daily orders and stuff. Or daily missions. If you really want to speed through, as bad as it sounds, you might have to spend some money to buy stamina refills. But again, there's no rush. If you do try and speed through and finish in a few days with like stamina refills and stuff like that, then you just get... Then it just gets a bit boring, you know? Then you get to that end game within like a few days and then there's nothing else to do. So treat it as it is, a mobile game. Play the game. Get to a certain point. When it tells you to stop playing, stop playing. As bad as that sounds, I don't know. So that's what we're doing today. I think every day we'll try and stream when we have stuff to do. And then when we reach that cap where we can't continue anymore, we'll just stop playing. Alright. Now, I haven't seen it myself because I've personally been skipping cutscenes, but I heard Chapter 3 was bugs. Should we play the game? Nah, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can play this game free to play. You just got to take time with it. You don't need to. Even me, as someone that is spending money, I'm not even buying like max stamina refills. I'll buy like a few. Like maybe 2 to 3 a day. What you can do is free to play, but I wouldn't advise that. You're better off spending your gems on the banners, you know. We need PP. We don't. Stop. We don't need PP in this game. We do not need PP in this game. It don't work. If the game ain't designed, we spoke about it a lot yesterday. I'll agree with co-op. But this game isn't designed for PvP. PvP would not be... I'll gladly be wrong if they can prove me wrong. But I don't know. I'm fine with PvE games. It's more fun. I prefer just playing at my own pace. Not feeling punished because someone spent more money than me. You know? I'm sure some games do PvP bad, but a lot of times it always just comes down to whoever spends more money. At that point, I'd rather not. I mean, to be fair, Brave Souls shouldn't be the standards, but I don't mind when PvP is in the game, but not the focus. But a lot of times, PvP becomes the focus for these games. This is like a Sekiro boss. He has to, like... You have to block twice. But yeah, if the thing is, like, if PvP is successful in a game, that becomes a focus, and that's all they care about. Everything is then just designed about PvP. Maybe it was always the case, but, like, that's why I quit Grand Cross. Like, I actually really enjoyed the PvE in that game. And then the whole focus was just how good they were in PvP. Brave Souls Peak? Well, like, again, that's the good thing about Brave Battles. Like, no, we all agree Brave Battles is, like, is always just been someone for the new character. Boom. You win, right? If you have Uryu, you win in Brave Battles. But at least it don't matter if you don't have him. Who cares about Brave Battles? It's like something you just do, you know? You don't need to play Brave Battles. Every online game needs a healthy PvP for healthy progression? Nah, man. I don't know. Because again, I mean, look at all the games this game is trying to... not copy, but inspired by. This game's inspired by Hoyo games. ZZZ, Genshin, Star Rail, Ribbon Waves. They don't have PvP. They don't need PvP. You can say that could get boring, but like what they need to do to counter that is add content. Add stuff to do. We don't need PvP. Again, I'm not like against it. I'd rather not. But if they add it and it's good, then I'm fine. But most of the time it's not, you know. The liaison modes, yeah. We beat the first two, so I'm trying to get, I think, to level 22. We unlock the third difficulty. Is the best SR Ichigo? Maybe best DPS. Let me pull up my tier list real quick. Just have a relook at what I did. You know which was last. Pretty much it would be him. Because the other 4 soul units are C tier. So, you know, Chad, Urdum, and also Renji. The best SRs are Yachiru, Rukia, and Uryu, but that's because they're supports. Not because they're, you know, damage dealers. So it probably would be Ichigo. If you're trying to progress through story and you have no SSR, use Ichigo, Yachiru, which you should get for free, and Rukia. If not Rukia, Uryu. And that team should pretty much carry through story. If you are like getting stuck, you might just need to power up. But again, I played through the whole beta pretty much with that team. And that was fine. Right now, I'm enjoying the benefits of re-rolling. Because it took us 4 hours. To get Ichigo. And then also at the same time, yesterday when I did like an extra reroll, I got 2 accounts of Ichigo. Like back to back on the same single. Which is a bit ridiculous that we got it that quick after the stream. Just get good? Maybe. You don't need to get good with Ichigo though. S is up. Come on. High level faster. Do all the content in the game and refill stamina. Probably don't do that though. Maybe like 1 refill a day. Because it's like 50 gems. It gets more expensive the more you level up or like refill your stamina. You just gotta wait. Come back and do your dailies the next day. Right, check out Sergeant. Really cool character. Not that good right now. But I think he does the character justice. It's Sergeant. You expect him to be kind of tanky. This is the team they want you to use. Oh. Although I wouldn't use Nim, I'd use Ichigo instead. But Yoruichi though, man. It's pretty cool. I'll go Bongo. Used all the pills already? I mean, there's no, like, reason not to. Because if you use your pills early, you level up faster. If you save them, you level up slower, but then you can use it in more meaningful content. Right now, I'm kind of doing a mixture of both. You know? You got Ichigo in 40 tries? That's actually pretty good. I assume we weren't re-rolling then. So getting in 40 is actually pretty lucky. Considering that, you know, you otherwise could have been 80 with Pete. Does this finish it? Does M&A support keyboard? It does. Do we build it up? We do. I think it caps at 10. Sergeant's cool, man. But again, it's just a bit... I don't think you need those defensive buffs right now. But I would be happy to have him. If I had Yoruichi. Is she centered in the model? She is. That's unfortunate. Keep in mind, by the way, because again, my biggest problem with this game right now, and has been since the beta, has been the artwork. But it does say in the bottom left that game assets are under review. So there's actually a potential chance the artwork gets better over time. Which is something that I've never seen before, but hey, if they do that, I wouldn't complain. Yoruichi is fun, man. That's crazy. How to download PC? You can use Google Play Games, the actual application. I haven't used it yet. I'm just personally sticking to LD Player because it works right now. I had the controller support on that's a bit awkward, but I personally use LD Player. Link is the pinned comment, and you can use your controller to get that set up. Or you can use the keyboard. I'm pretty sure sometimes the game comes with automatic, like a preset controls. I've not... Sometimes it has it, sometimes it hasn't, so I just have like a preset for myself. Is Byakuya good? Yes. Eventually, you are going to pull a red type damage dealer. That's either this Ichigo here, which is what I recommend. You hopefully try and go for. If not, Kenpachi in the future. And Byakuya in the team, with another red character, gives them 5% more damage. And he has the battlefield skill, which is the button on the left that I'm kind of blocking right now. And that gives you like just extra damage. He's a pretty good support. He's a sub DPS. Out of ring controls? Maybe, you know. Not anymore. I think I did at one point. But you can see here. No, these are the keyboards. This is the keyboard controls. Hold on. So, I have art. I'm using my BBS controls. With a mixture of what they wanted. Because I'm pretty sure I had RB to dodge. I think. Either way. RT is the basic attack, which is my normal attack button in BBS. I think I used AXY for like strong attacks, which is similar placement to the dodge skill ultimate. I think originally I had RB as my block button. Now it's just B. And then I had the D-pad to switch in and out. LB and RB to use the ultimate. And then LT to use the... What do you call it? Battlefield skill. Right, let me turn those off, though. I do not want these controls on screen. Can I turn this off? Ah, there we go. Yes, sir. We got something to collect here. Check the M's. But I'm not showing you, man. I'm not showing that one. I only found out about this iPod or iPhone sucks a couple of days ago. I'm not showing that, bro. You're mad. The game doesn't have multiplayer, but it does like co-op. In Byakuya, Blanca, Ichigo, and Kisuke team, best team in the game right now. Best teams in the game, we'll have a video on that soon, maybe today, is Byakuya, Kisuke, Ichigo. That's the best team. Second best team, if you're building a yellow team, is Kisuke, because he just fits into every team. Kaname and also Tosen, or, Kaname and also Ikaku. We actually show it, hold on. So if you go to the bottom left here, it does actually show you. So, like, you have your, like, basic lineup, including SRs, and then you have, like, your best lineup. So, Ichigo, Toshiro. How am I messing up all the names? Ichigo, Byakuya, Kisuke. With Kaname, it's Kisuke, always best support in the game, right? Kaname, and then Ikaku. And then if you're building a strike-focused team with Yoruichi, because that's the other team in the game, it's Yoruichi, Sajin. They say Nemu, but you're probably better bringing Kisuke again. Because Kaname, not Kaname, Sajin should have, he shouldn't need 3 characters, 3 strike characters in the team, I'm pretty sure, to get his battlefield skill. I don't think it's going to show it. I'm still sure the requirement here. I mean, to be fair, I actually can check. Let me just actually confirm that. The best team for Kisuke, it will show the Ichigo team. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll show the Ichigo team. Because that team benefits, because he also benefits from like Byakuya and stuff, right? It would be in the events section. So combat training lets you try out every character. Some chapters have 0 cutscenes and just go straight to the fights. I heard chapter 3 was missing a lot of cutscenes, which don't make sense. They shouldn't. They should have them. Right, let me see Sajin. Deploy 2 strike characters. Yeah, so Sajin, I don't know why they say you want to use Nemu. I don't think you want to use Nemu with this team. Because Nemu gives like 7% strike damage. 15% after she uses her ultimate twice, I believe. Versus Kisuke's 60% attack boost. Like, I don't know. But yeah, this will be the best strike team. These 3. Best slash team, of course, is these 3. This is my favorite team, and it's the best team in the game. And then best bleed team would be these 3. With, again, Kaname and Ikaku are kind of even. I'd say you probably want to use Kaname against the normal mobs, and then when you're going against boss, switch to Kaname for, like, the bleed. Because then you get the 30 frost damage. And then he just inflicts hella bleeds. And then best the blue team, the spirit team, is terrible right now. But I guess it would be... It would probably be this. Like, as bad as that is. That's why you want to pull for Toshiro. Toshiro will be the best spirit team leader. And I think you have Momo. I'm not sure who the other, like, 3rd character... I think, assuming Kisuke would be the 3rd character. Alright, we're going up against Renji. Cheeky freeze, but we still have to dodge. His parry window is, like, so low. There we go, we saw that coming. Again, normally when someone blocks, it's likely an indicator that they're about to start doing a parry. Who's that, Ichigo but Toshiro? Probably Ichigo. I didn't get to use Toshiro much. I actually don't know what he really does. Because when he came out, it was in the Chinese version, right? Well, I parried that one. Parried that one too, come on. Just refresh the buffs. Oh. Yes, sir. Oh, is that easy? Damn. I don't think he's OP. I might be. Not yet. I still need to get Chico's weapon. Still need to get Chico's weapon. Can we switch out Ikaku for someone else? If you want to. I mean, I would like to say Kaname is good enough by himself, because Ikaku doesn't really apply much bleeds. Alright, finally we got the Stamp Corridor. So this was a new piece of content that they added during the last beta. Again, so try to, if possible, get to this point within 2 days, because then you don't miss out on the 5 stamina. So while you're playing the game, you might be noticing a couple of these corridor keys, and you might be not wondering what they do. It's basically stamina for this event. So originally, when the game first came out, you had to pull for 3 items, right? So are we level 22? We are. So you had to pull for the character. Then you had to pull for the weapon stamp, which is basically the weapon here. Every character has their own one. Then you had to pull for the actual stamps, which they called core stamps. We'll put this on right now. So you had to pull for 3 items, which was greedy. Like, what game would allow you to pull 3 items, right? Then they came out and said their thought process was that most games makes you do 80 summons for the character, minimum. Most games make it go to 160, right? So 80 summons for Ichigo. Then they had the 2 items in here. You got to pick which one you wanted. But you were guaranteed the core stamp in 40 summons, and then the weapon stamp in another 40. So the idea was that, you know, other games make you go all the way to 80 to get the weapon. In this case, they're going to give you something halfway. So even if you don't go to full pity 80, you're still going to get something halfway. No one saw it like that. I didn't see it like that until they explained it. It just felt like you needed to pull for 3 items. So what they did was this item here, this section, which you can get for this now event, they just turn it into content, which I think is really cool. So let's run through a few of those. So these are very important pieces to the characters, and it just gives you more damage. Like they're like, these are must-have for every character. When you're playing with your units, you want to have these. So for Byakuya, you want Byakuya's one. For Kisuke Kaname, you want Kisuke Kaname's one. We want Ichigo's. It's random. It is random, but you can get these through the battle pass. So if you don't get it by the time you finish the battle pass, you can just pick it from the battle pass essentially. You do have a pity system. So after you play enough, you are guaranteed one of these, but it's randomized. And there's also like just random ones for every character. Some of them can be decent. I'm pretty sure, unless they removed it. I think that was a really good battlefield skill one. Yeah, this one ain't too bad. After using a battlefield skill, the entire team gets an 8% damage boost. It's small, but if you get duplicates of it, it goes higher. So that's actually decent for like an SR. Let's run through it. Nah, we're not free to play. We spent a little bit of money. Not too much though. I mean, to be fair, £60 is probably a lot. £80 I think is a lot for a gacha game. But we bought the monthly card. We bought all these. And then these were actually pretty decent. So if you do spend money, again, own will. Do not feel pressured to spend money. It's a gacha game. This here, if you get 980 gems, which I got from like one of these packs, right? You can turn those 980 gems into 983 gems, while also getting 10 summon tickets. So you lose the pay gems, but pay gems doesn't really get you anything in this game besides buying more packs. And you get 10 tickets. So I kept my gem count, and I got 10 free tickets, essentially. Yours are cheaper than mine? It's probably just currency, right? I think we all normally pay around the same. Right, let's try and run this, though. Let's see if we can get lucky straight away. Oh, yours is still in pounds? Really? Fastest way to get gems? Just play the game. Push for story. Don't spend them. Other than gems. I'm not sure why then. Maybe on an emulator? Oh, they changed the area here. They didn't use a lot of this. We were originally in Dodoni's castle. And we fought Dodoni. Maybe they don't want to spoil the quest for later. Oh, that was very close to missing there, you know. One of these bounty rushes is like 400 euros for a guaranteed. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I did get into Bounty Rush. And I was very tempted to start a YouTube channel for it. To do it on the sides. But I don't know, man. I think there was way too many packs, bro. Oh, we're finding edge rads? Yo, he actually looks kind of cool. Oi. Because if I'm playing a game, I do want to spend money. But damn. It's like every time I open the game, they just want me to spend money. Game gives a lot of gems, though. I'll give him that. What buffs does Yatsu apply? She gives you a 20% attack boost when she switches out and enters spectate modes. When her ultimate hits 50% or 100%, even if you don't use it, it gives you a 10% slash boost. So once her ultimate hits 100% and she's in spectate modes, and she's just sitting on the side, she'll do a little dance. You notice her just dancing in like front of you. That indicates that she's giving you the 10% slash boost. And then when she ultimates, if you use it right after, you get another 10%. So you ultimately get a 20% slash boost, 20% attack boost. She can be used. That's pretty good. We got an upgrade one. What was that? Auto use one? Oh, hold on. Oh, already getting Ichigo's pieces. Nice. Each time my ultimate is released, triggers one additional attack of the same type. That's decent for like an SR right now. We got auto use exclusive one. That's actually pretty good to get fast attempts. How does Kisuke work? Oh, we can show it. So you can actually try out. I can't even try him out, right? I think we can try out. So he's actually really simple. Really simple. So, he has two fans at the bottom, and then his skill distracts, and it will make him run away. And if you hold if you hold your basic attack button, when these are full, he does like a slash, like that. When he hits, he applies Reishi Analysis, which gives you a 10% attack boost. And you can stack up to 3 of them. If you have his weapon stamp from the banner, or maybe it's through the event, it can go up to 60%. His ultimate provides crit damage, just for hitting. So you see here, right? We do have 3. Or we have 1 right now. So that at the bottom is an indicator. So you always want to keep switching into him. Use his first skill. Use his basic attack, the special attack, which is the hold down button. And you just get the permanent attack boost. Now, let me see if they change it. So you can see, right, there's a counter. It says free. That means you get the 5% attack boost. Does it fully go away when it's done? Or does it decrease down to 2? Because in the beta, you pretty much always had a permanent 20% attack boost. Let's see if they all disappear. Okay, they all do. They actually changed it now. And to be fair, it works like it's supposed to. But that's 2. That's free. Then you switch to your main character. And now you have a 5% attack boost. Just make sure you constantly go back to Kisuke and use a skill every 10 seconds. It just restacks it. So you actually keep the 30%. You either have... Once you have 30%, the free stacks, you always have 30 or you have 0. It never goes down. So again, this is just keeping it active. You can also apply it... Oh, no way. What? That wasn't his counter-attack before. That's actually sick. He didn't have that part of his kit. It was a different animation. That's actually really cool. So again, we still have the attack boost. We're going to switch in just to keep it again. Go back to our DPS. And do damage. The distract is also really good too. Like that first skill just distracts and that gives you basically free hits. One maybe that's too predatory. Yeah, that's also one example. Again, not to hate on Bounty Rush. I actually do like the game. It's doing well for itself. But man, that's why I don't like PvP, bro. Because that game, I have a like 6-star. Granted, like I didn't play the game that much, but I have a 6-star Luffy, Gear 5 Luffy. And then like I'm getting one shot. Like how is the game just designed just based on one shots? Like Roger will be across the map one shotting me. Like not even hacking. Like he just has a skill that like hits you get one shot. Jarring. I've been rerunning since yesterday. Should I stop and carry on? If you have Ichigo, keep doing it. Trust me, you'll benefit long term if you get Ichigo. I've said it a lot. Ichigo's limited. If you don't reroll for Ichigo and get unlucky, at worst you're looking at 80 summons for Ichigo. Instead, what you can do is reroll for him like I did, and now I'm guaranteed Ichigo and also Toshiro if I summon a Toshiro, because the gems that I could have spent on Ichigo had I kept playing is now being saved for Toshiro. What's your best stuff for the challenge? I've not actually done it yet. I'll try some attempts soon. Should you go for a stamp? Yeah, 100%. Me personally, it's fine if you have the character and no stamp. It is fine. But I rather like when I play these type of games that do have a weapon system, I kind of don't want the character unless I have the stamp. Vic, if you're getting Chinese or Japanese text on your screen, try switching to mobile data. Or a VPN, yeah. I think it's an ISP issue until someone can fix it. Crunchyroll, I guess. But using a VPN, if you're on PC, or switching to mobile data, should fix it. Same if you're getting connection failed. That should give you the, that should fix it. Any recommendations? If you're, I don't know if you have Proton VPN. But that's something that's available in the UK. It's a free VPN. That's worth picking up. Yeah, the stamp is worth it. We can actually quickly look at what it does. Just to refresh my memory real quick. So essentially, one, you get a 50% stat boost to your weapon. So provide extra stats. Then you get a 15% crit rate, which is really good. These type of games, any crit rate is really good. But remember, Ichigo gets better the more crit rate he has. Because once you get over 100 crit rate, which is crazy to have, you get more crit damage. So, you know. And And then when you use your special attack, which is the attack, 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 wait a second, and you get like a little flash, then you attack again. You do like a bunch of slashes. He will summon 2 more of himself, like an after image, and you just do 100% more damage. So that's his main way of attacking. So it's actually a really good skill. They fixed the issues. That's good to know. Someone said 70 megabyte. Is that just for Southeast Asia? Maybe Global will get the update soon. Fine able to play? Glad to hear. I'm surprised that works. Listen, I learned this from BBS. Weirdly enough. It's just a problem that some games just have. But yeah, apparently, like, whenever you have just connection issues, sometimes if you know your connection is good, it's just switching to mobile data somehow just fixes it. Because that happened a few times on Brazos. All right. Gonna say for Gambaccio Aizen. Not a bad idea. I'm sure Aizen will be busted, but Gambaccio I'm pretty sure was quite broken in the cutscene, in the what do you call it? In the Bayon. But that was such a long time ago. I'm not sure if they plan to change him. Ooh. Is there any? Because there are secrets around the map that give gems. Let's just focus on the story now. Your Wi-Fi is good? Yeah, if you're getting connection issues again, it's switch to a VPN or switch to a mobile data. That should let you play the game. Again, I'm not sure if you always have to do that, or if you just need to do that for the first time logging in. There's 5 chests here? Yeah. I think... Does Con guide us? There's an event, right? Is it here? Yeah. So we actually saw the chest here. I'll do all this when I'm done with the story. Not in a rush to get those gems. Is what's putting Jades on the Ichigo stamp? Yeah. If you get Ichigo, you might as well. It's better to right now have like just one really good, perfect character than have like a bunch of just random SSRs with like no stamps. Again, if you're having connection issues, switch to mobile data or VPN. Besides story, when you complete story, you're probably going to have to play the events. I mean, right now, you can kind of see. So we have this. Does this give gems? Okay, I didn't want to do that, to be fair. Where would it be? So this is an example, right? Like when we play this game monthly, from month to month, you'll get stuff like this. You just do daily like puzzle pieces, little mini games. And you'll get gems. We'll have login bonuses, giving gems. Every update will get gems. Would it be here? So you can see here, right? We have this event giving 500. Character trials give 140. Combat training gives 300. Trace of the anomaly gives 400. Then week 2, we're going to have joint exercise and blind box. That's going to give gems. Then we're going to get Frost of Spirit. And also the Reach of Toshiro. Which should be like our first like a big event. That's going to release alongside Toshiro. Then we have Twist of Fate. So it's actually pretty cool. They actually literally tell us the gems that we get. So this is what you can expect like on a month-to-month basis. Week to week even. Try their roguelike modes. Do I have new missions in that? I do need to retry it. Level 30. Damn. We can try again. So right now I'm using this team. I'm honestly not sure which one's the best one to go for. really good art, by the way. I kind of like this one for the heals, if you need the heals. I kind of like Aizen's one. But I think I've been going with Kisuke. Sorry, Kenpachi. Crit rate and crit damage. Can't go wrong with that. Let's try again, because we do need to do it again. I doubt I'm going to hit level 5 anytime soon. If C fixed the cutscenes, right now, Global seems to be like 4 hours behind. Or 12 hours behind, so we should get the update later today. Dodge out the way, I'm stuck! What do you think, Azuma come out? He might be a while, to be fair. They did mention him a few months ago. But from what I've been hearing, again, right now we know Kisuke's... No, I keep saying Kisuke. We know Kenpachi's coming out, because he's already been in the game. So he's eventually coming out. We know Toshiro's next. We've seen pictures of Gin and Rangiku. They're both yellow type. One's a SR, Rangiku. And one is a SR, Gin. So we know those two are next. Those three. Toshiro, Kenpachi, Gin. We don't know what order, besides Toshiro being next for sure. I believe in the data files, there's signs of Grimmjow, Neliel, Soifon, Mayuri. They mentioned Shunsui. So Aizen might be a while away, to be fair. I personally do like this one. Defeating the enemy. Too bad the defeating enemy was not too great if you're only going against bosses. What's the best way to farm XP? Just do dailies. Other than refilling stamina, you just have to play the slow game. There's no secret way to really farm XP in this game. Just by spending stamina and doing your dailies. So if you do get caps, you can just go wait. Next day, you know. Block. Ooh. Kisuke or Byakuya after I get Ichigo. Kisuke is better just because you can use them in more teams. But ideally, you don't want to have 3. But Kisuke will be better. If the on-field character takes no damage for 5 seconds, they restore 1% HP. Let's go for this one. Let's keep stacking the Squad 11 ones to get those Squad 11 buffs. No PC client plan right now. Hopefully soon, though. So yeah, this is what I mean, right? When we do this attack right now, when he does those bunch of slashes, if you have his weapon stamp, a bunch of Ichigos will spawn in, and you just deal double damage. So this just does more. So it's definitely worth picking up his stamp. This enemy is bugged, by the way. He doesn't do the pink outline when you can parry. I mean, the indicator is still there, but it's less clear compared to other characters or other enemies. Yeah, sure. I'm going to get this one soon. To be fair, I could do it now. I don't know why I'm not doing it. I don't want to spend, even though I have the gems and tickets. Dodging increases the on-field character attack by 50%. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We do not have a stamp right now, no. We will use that. Yes, sir. Let me go to this one. I never do these. Mayuri. All characters lose 10% HP. Oh, max HP? Sure, we'll take it. Ooh, crit rate. Yes, sir. We'll take that. 50%. Each squad 11 sticker reduces the cooldown of all skills by 4%. Ooh. These are some good buffs. 20%. Let's go for it. Oh, it's just... I've been healed. I mean, I have healing, but I don't think Ruki is going to be supplying like that many heals like straight away. Let's just get the squad 11 one. Nah, we're done with that. Is Kaname Kisuke really good? Together, you don't need Kaname. I mean, if you got no one else, sure. I don't think you need Kaname in the team. For that one. It's not like the worst idea, though. Maybe throw in... I'm not sure who you would replace, actually. I need to check if Kisuke and Yachiru stacks buffs. They might. You might want to throw in Yachiru. Are we back at the full HP? All right, yeah, no one's going to have the battlefield to go, right? Yeah, throw in Oryu or Rukia for the 50% damage boost. Probably Rukia. I say Rukia. Best team with Ichigo? Right now, I would say this team I'm using here as a free-to-play build. But you definitely want Kisuke and Byakuya. If you have them. Well, right now, characters release every 2 weeks. So Gin might be here in a month. Below 50% HP, increase crit rate by 70%? That's kind of crazy. Let's do that. Let's do that one. Squad 11. There we go. Ruki and Ryu? They both provide the same thing. I personally find more value in Rukia's combo attack or battlefield skill. She can also freeze. The freeze has been really clutch. So that's why I'm personally using Rukia over Uryu. They're both like kind of the same. They both provide the same 15% attack boost. But Rukia's freeze has been really clutch. It just gives you like a second or two of free attacks. Good opportunity to dodge attacks. In the long run, especially in boss fights, that like adds up. I know, for example, the Kisuke... No. I keep messing up with the names. Ikaku. The Ikaku boss fight was like a little bit of a struggle when I was doing my playthroughs. At least with my SR team, when I didn't have an SSR. And having Rukia to freeze was really good. Might as well. She freezes when you use this skill. It's not guaranteed. But there will be times when she does freeze. And you just get more... free opportunity damage. Yeah, but he does carry over. Dupes are good, definitely not needed. It's a PvE game. Having the character is good enough. I doubt any content is going to require duplicates. Although if you were to go out your way and max dupe a character, especially in SSR, obviously they're going to do a lot better. That'll be more so crucial in ranking events. But you don't need to be number 1. As long as you're like a certain top percentage, you should be fine. If you get an internet connection, switch to mobile data or VPN. Let's do unexpected encounter. What is this? Oh, we gotta beat them before they get to the ends. So again, if we switch to Ruki, right? Use that skill. One enemy at least got froze. Not the time, but you know, the freeze does help. And Ruki can heal if you need it. I'll make sure no one's getting past us. Did I say anything? Oh, it was alright. So the thing is, right? My brother hates what I like, and I hate what my brother likes. So he likes 7 days in, so I dislike it. I'll probably play the game, though. Probably not a lot, though. Listen, I personally don't like gacha games with, like, open world. As maybe weird as that sounds, I feel like sometimes there's a bit too much to do in those type of games. And it just feels like a lot of it is just walking around opening chests. And right now, like, I already played, like, 130 hours of Wind Waves. I still play the game. I don't know if I can handle 2 open world games. So I'll try it. Because my probably whole friend group was going to play it, but I probably won't stay long enough, you know? The damage from this is actually pretty decent. The top right skill for being squad 11. Oh. We do need to lower some HP though, if possible. Maybe we'll do it during the boss fight, just to get that, what, 70% crit rate? What are we supposed to do in this license operation? It's basically like a roguelike. So you want to go as far as you can while picking good buffs. I recommend squad 11 because it gives you like damage buffs, crit rate and stuff. And you want to get to the end. If you don't get to the end, I don't think you get punished for it. You just get less points. But right now we're doing the second difficulty. You get a new difficulty every 10 levels. And 100 HP. You do get stronger the more you do it as well. It's just something you want to do every few days because you get rewards. The golden button is a squad buff. So we chose Kenpachi, right? Depending on which one you pick, you get a buff or you get damage. So we chose this. So it gives us just damages the enemy. But because we chose Kenpachi, we get, throughout the entire game mode, we have increased chance of getting crit rate and crit damage buffs, which is squad 11 buffs. So depending which one you pick, you'll have a better chance of those skills appearing. So if you need healers, go like squad 4. That's the Retsu one. Some like decreased damage taken. I think for most people, it's just better to go Kenpachi because it's just better, just damage, essentially. Yeah, we spent like £80 or 60. Which, to be fair, I spent money, but I've not used it yet. Like, I got a bunch of summer tickets that I've not used, so... Technically, what you're seeing right now, it is, like, nothing spent. We're using Rukia and Yachiri, who we got for free from our summons. So I've not really benefited from what I've spent just yet. Might as well use the up. Might as well use the up. I don't have the Rukia buffs. I mean Yachi buffs. Also, make sure when you are using Ichigo, the counter of his ultimate is in the bottom left. Or his Bankai symbol, right? If you switch out of Ichigo, like maybe go to like Yachiru to get a buff, you don't... It won't use his ultimate. You just waste the ultimate. So be careful switching in and out of Ichigo when it's near the ends. Right, I think we are into the final now. Do you know why Ichigo Holo is so early? It's a weird one. I guess. I don't know. Because again, Ikaku's available too. And it's Bankai Ikaku, which isn't until the, you know, Aranka arc. Same with this Ichigo. It's visored. This easily could have just been a Bankai Ichigo. Maybe with the white transformation. And then Visor could have been a separate character. But I'm pretty sure they don't plan to do another SSR Ichigo until full Holo. And then Dangai. That's going to be our 3 SSR Ichigos. Until we get another full bring Ichigo. You know? So it just like scratches both, right? Also in the story mode, you do get the white Ichigo. But it's basically just this one. Yeah, we might as well get that. When the combo reaches 100... Is there even a combo count? I've never noticed a combo count. We'll buy that for the skill damage. We might as well buy all of them. When do we get this? Unlock the relevant tag. There is? What do you mean? What were we just talking about? I kind of zoned out. Are you doing the... I am doing the game. Do you think it's going to last a long time like BBS? I don't... Honestly, I'm really liking the game. I think the game has great potential. Will it last 10 years like Brave Souls? I don't think so. Most games won't last 10 years. The fact that Brave Souls lasted 10 years is crazy. But the thing is with Brave Souls, right? Caleb need to keep Brave Souls alive. Otherwise, they go under. Because they have nothing else. But the thing is, Braces, right? It embraces the character collection aspects. You get so many free summons by playing the game throughout the month. Plenty of opportunities to get old characters. Not too old characters, to be fair. And they release 5 characters a month. There's, like, even if you think, like, the gameplay is, like, repetitive, like most gacha games are over time anyway, even if you think the game's stale, the 6 characters to 5 characters a month kind of keeps you interested for the next thing. This game's going to do, like, 1 to 2 characters a month, or 1 character every 2 weeks. So I think this game has some longevity. I don't know if it will last 10 years, though. But that's not a bad thing. Most games shouldn't last 10 years. Like, that's a whole decade. Damn. Hopefully we don't waste our ultimate here. We need to kill quick. Quickly! Okay, we have time, we have time. Easier. Not too bad. That takes a while, though. I can't lie. That takes a while. Are we done for the week, though? So we got 500. I need that one more time. What is this? This is what we had, actually. So I need to start doing these events to have them appear. There's a lot, apparently. Strike damage? I don't need that. Frost and Spear, right? What's this one give? 35% on the corp skill? That's actually pretty good. I'll do Frost. What's the final buff? Increase damage by another 35%. Yeah, in the end, if you play this enough, this is gonna... This is HSR, basically, yeah. The Herta quest, right? This game has no flaws. Listen, I'm gonna glaze this game. It definitely does. The stamina is definitely an issue. The gatekeeping is an issue. But like story, again, you're gonna hit caps, but like you just can't do anything. Which again, it's a mobile game. It's not good or bad. It could be a good or a bad thing. There's art issue. There's quality issues in this game. Because you can kind of see here it's under review. Like this Rookie, I told the developers like 3 years ago, change Rookie's artwork, and it's still like the exact. It's not the exact same. They changed the eyes a little bit to look better, but the artwork is terrible. I'm sorry. Some of them are good though. Like when they go with the Blood War style, good art. Decent. Bad. Bad in the sense that it's not going with the Blood War artwork. So I'm hoping future updates fix the artwork. Ori looks good because they updated it. Rookie outdated. Sorry, Orihime outdated. This was again bad. They updated it, so this looks good. Chad outdated. He's updating. This one I think could get a little bit touching up on, because again it doesn't look like the Blood War style. Not as much as the original one. Artwork looks good because again it's the Blood War style. Nemu's looks good too. Renji's is kind of bad. So they need to. It's not AI. No. We need to stop talking about AI, bro. The game doesn't use AI. They did the one music video and that was it, and it's nowhere seen in game. But yeah, there's also voice issues in the voice acting. Like Ichigo doesn't say Bankai, he just says Tensu Zangetsu. So it's little things, like quality issues, that is fixable. It's fixable. So it definitely has some flaws. Not enough for me to like not enjoy the game though. But like right now for me, it's just the artwork. They need to fix it. Because again, they have like all this cool artwork in game. Like this is good. Use it. Why am I not using this? What makes it bad is just inconsistent. Again, some characters look like Blood War characters and some don't. Because they are going for the Blood War style. They are going for the Blood War style. Like I said, this looks good. I like it. It's live 2D. This is bad. I mean, we've already been through it, right? Just little things. What does this do? Every second. Oh, that's good. Extra 8% splash damage? Her dupes are good, by the way. Good. All about the ult. Her whole thing is ult damage. Just spoilers left and right. In terms of like like they say like Nozarashi in the loading screen, I guess. But to be fair, if you're playing this, you should be watching the anime, at least at this point, right? To be fair, I know that. To be fair, I did that. I mean, I started playing BBS before watching. I only like read to the Ikaku fight when I started playing BBS. You know. Fortunately, at the time, the game only went to the Aranka arc, so there wasn't too much spoilers. It'd be different now if you started playing BBS now, given that there's been 7 years of Blood War characters in the game. Nah, I don't watch One Punch Man. I haven't watched it since Season 1. After I saw that the quality got downgraded in Season 2, I just didn't bother. I'd rather not. I like them. I'm playing... The pinned comment. We're playing on PC through LD Player. If you want to play on PC, recommend you lads use my download link. Alright. I think we've Kenpachi now, right? Have we done Ikaku? We should have. We did. I think it's Kenpachi. Here we go. I kind of want to start watching cutscenes now. Not yet, Bounty. Maybe next quest. I think it'll be the boss fight. The final one. I don't think strike teams and a lot of the content right now in story mode is designed for red and yellow teams, essentially. Pretty much because that was like the only damage dealers at the start of the game when the beta was being developed. Like orange characters didn't exist that much. It was just red, blue, yellow. But I'm not seeing any content designed for blue characters or orange characters yet. It is also available in Google Play Games. Not played it yet on that yet though. So I can't speak on it. Is Kenpachi showing up now? Or we're still fighting filler enemies? Not quite ready apparently. If you summon Ichigo, I do recommend going for his weapon. Definitely worth it. Oh, before I block that. Mazuzio. Okay, no, I think it's the next quest. It's definitely the boss fight. How do you redeem your pre-registration rules? I think you just get it straight away. You don't need to... There we go. The Undeads. I actually have a hoodie for that, don't I? Can you get the weapon for free? Technically, yeah. It's if you stay up enough. You should be able to not... If you have the character ready, you should be able to get the weapon in like 4 more ways. Look at him! Oh! I'm forced to use Shikai. I've downgraded. I can't even use my ultimate. What? Hey, yo! Yeah, we might have to save for Kenpachi. Crunchyroll's a pain in the... I think Crunchyroll's the better version to reroll on. I think you need mobile numbers to reroll on Southeast Asia. Unless I'm mistaken. I haven't done it too much. But I don't think the C version is any different to Crunchyroll. Besides that, Crunchyroll can give guest accounts. Oh, now we got the ultimate. I was spamming! I played enough Elden Ring to know I shouldn't be doing that. What am I doing? You don't have a VPN? Nice. I should have thought about that earlier. Because again, we knew about the connection issues. Like what data fixing that? Or more data fixing it. But yeah, if you're having that issue on PC, I kind of didn't even think about VPN. Uh-oh. Ooh. Never mind. Ah! E! Oh, never mind. Do you need to create an email each time? No. The guest account doesn't delete instantly. If you reinstall the game, is that because you're on the C version? Maybe. You might need to do Gmails then. Or emails. I didn't re-roll on the C version. If you're on Crunchyroll, if you delete the app, it deletes the account. One way, if you are on the C version, real quick, there is a exclusive emulator for Soul Resonance, where you basically install an emulator of LD Player, and it's exclusive to just Soul Resonance, right? So we quickly open it up. This is how I play the C version. Like, it has BBS, Soul Resonance artwork. The background's the same. It might not open because I have another emulator. Never mind, it opens. Straight into the game. This is the C version. If I want to re-roll on this version, I just delete the emulator. Which is quite long. But that's why I haven't done it yet. But that's a way you could do it. If you have access to this link. You get it from the website. The C version. You rank 5 in Ichigo's rankings? How do we see that? Is there a way for us to see that? Oh, did we crash? It says region locked? The game has region lock? That's unfortunate. You might need to play the C version then. Hello? Let's restart. What is this? What is Cyber Hunter about, bro? I like the redhead though. That's a cool design. I will not be playing though. A restart. Pause menu then ranking. Pretty sure I'll check that out. Something not right in some stages, the cinematics are not in. So apparently there's a bug with the voice, with the cinematics. Apparently the C version just got a fix to that. So we might get that soon. Maybe this update was giving us that fix. We should get it soon. I am not a gooner, blood. I'm not actively clicking on this emulator game, you know? I'm forced to look at it when I restart the game. You have all SSRs, and I feel like Kisuke's overhyped. You barely use his buffs? Nah. I feel like you're playing wrong. I feel like you're playing wrong. He's definitely not overhyped because he's the best in slot for every team. Every team uses him. Strike, Slash, Thrust, and probably Spirit. So he's definitely not overhyped. But it's so easy to use him. You switch into him, use his skill, use his special attack, and switch out. And boom, 5% attack boost. 60%. Remember, he's not at his max potential yet. Unless you have his weapon stamp from the event, which you only probably got today. Because you had to get level 22 unless you hit that yesterday. No, it's a weapon, right? Do you have his weapon? Because look, this lets you get a 6% attack boost. Right now the max is 30. This lets you go up to 60. So he's definitely not overhyped. $26? Okay. Personal recommendation, by the way. When it comes to spending stamina. You might not know what to spend your stamina on right now. But if you haven't done the quest for the first time clear, you might as well do it. Because eventually, you're going to have to do it. It's like right now, right? When I had stamina, I didn't know what to spend on. Because my character's already maxed. I can't upgrade my character anymore. And I don't want to mass farm something. Because, you know, I might get level 30 soon. Where I'm maybe just better saving my stamina for that. So, for example, in this quest, I don't have any strike characters to work on, but you might as well do the quest twice. Gives you stamina. You spend stamina, makes you level up. Gives you XP. You might as well just get the first time clears when you can, because eventually you're going to clear it. You know, eventually you're going to do it. You might as well do it now when you have nothing else to spend stamina on. Which, let's do that. Will the draw system be as friendly as Mobile 3D? I didn't play Mobile 3D enough to know that. Was Mobile 3D free-to-play friendly? I would assume it'd be better. You mean summon system too, by the way? Definitely that, because this game... I swear Mobile 3D required duplicates. This game doesn't. But this game has like one of the best summon systems out there. Because you're guaranteed in 80 summons. We don't have the highest rates. Then again, I think our rates are quite normal. It really depends, to be fair, on our currency intake or income. On a month-to-month basis. But right now, we have a really good pity system. Alright, who's next? Never mind. We are chilling. Ready to skip down if you have cleared the quest. But you gotta do it for the first time. So let's do these. Just to spend the stamina, you know? Where do you get the weapon system for Kisuke? Through the banner system. You have to select it. On the default banner. Or otherwise through the event. For his other weapon. No, there's the weapon stamp and then there's the core stamp. They're two different ones. Oh, block that. Lovely. You definitely notice the damage decrease here, though. I mean, I don't think I'll never not be able to use Ichigo in this quest, but this was for orange characters. And you do notice it. Can you change the keybinds on keyboard? Yes. Again, if you're an LD player. Can I escape? Never mind. This button here. Click on that. And then these are the automatic controls. Which I'm not using, so... But you can change them. Got Bunga is going the first 10 summons. And then the first money. Congrats. Good start. Summon for his weapon. And hopefully you get Kisuke or Byakuya. Because they're good supports. More so Kisuke. Blocked out without having to look at it. Uh-oh. Took a while then. And you're going to tell us some of the characters to get. Kisuke. It's always Kisuke. It's always Kisuke. I mean, for us, we have like our two like main characters for the team. So if you get Kisuke, you're kind of set. You have a good Frost team and you have a good Slash team, essentially, right? Kaname and Kisuke. Kaname, Kisuke, Kisuke and Ichigo. But then if you get the next character, so you just don't want to get Yoruishi or Sajin, essentially. Unless you want to start building a strike team. But if you get Ikaku, then you've got your main DPS, sub DPS, and then your support. If you get Byakuya, you got your sub DPS, you got your support with Kisuke, your main DPS with Ichigo. And then for the strike team, you need to get both of these. But to be fair, you're fine with just using Kisuke and Yoruichi, Kisuke and Kaname, Kisuke and Ichigo, you know? Okay, do we level up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Realm of Mutation. Okay. This is where we farm shards. Sorry. This is the gear system, the accessory system in this game. So, unfortunately right now you're capped. We have to get... When do I unlock this? One to unlock. Can I unlock it straight away? So again, the game does tell you what to build. So for Ichigo, just come to this screen. What's the fun? Alright. Come to this screen. And then it'll tell you want the crit rate and crit damage set. So Ichigo set. So crit slash damage plus 11% with 2. And with 3 pieces you get 18% attack. And each time a technique is released. Which is quite crazy, by the way. Because Ichigo gets to use like... Oh, it's unstackable. Never mind. Either way, it's still good. 18% attack boost. And then 28% damage boost. For your special attack is really good. Because you use your special attack a lot. And you get to spam your technique a lot too. Especially when you go visored. Right, well, let's start that then. Start farming gear for Ichigo. You get 2 free runs a day. So try and get that today, if you possibly can. To level 23. I don't think I've done that many resets yet, so you should be able to. We can auto, but we're not going to do that right now. Unfortunately, you can't sweep these stages. Maybe that's something they add in the future. But at least you can auto it. But this is where you're going to give all your stats to your characters. Does it give us XP though? If that gives us XP, this is going to be really good for like leveling up. Because you get just 2 free runs a day. Dodge out the way. Got that freeze. He was actually invisible there. Back up. Oh, he still grabbed me. No way. That is such a cheesy move, you know. Right, no, I told you, man, you were spending money, blood. I'll show you what I bought. Listen, if you want a dolphin spending guides, I got you. It's pretty much just spend money. Alright, what do we get? Good 2 pieces. Ultimate charge rate. That's not bad, you know. I mean, we are just working with bare minimum here. But ultimate charge rate might be something you want on Ichigo. Because the faster you get the ultimate, the better. Crit damage. Ooh. I mean, it's a purple piece. But this is good. This is good. Did we get... I don't think we got XP for this. Can we do the next one? Or is that level capped? It is level capped. Okay, I was going to say. If they just let you do, like, the gold farming, that'd be crazy. Right, little dolphin spending, guys. First up. Definitely buy the battle pass. Even if you're free to play light spender, buy the battle pass. It's like £10 a month. I think it's worth it. When you get to the end point, you're able to pick up a core stamp for any of your base SSR. Which I think is really good. If not, you can get the duplicate version. I want to know. It might be better to pick this up, you know. Because Ichigo's stamp is not here. Again, Ichigo's stamp is farmable. Right now there's a little visual glitch here. Ichigo's stamp is farmable through the event. But again, you can't guarantee it. Eventually you'll get it through RNG. But you can't guarantee to get it. You can guarantee these. So I might be more inclined to pick this up. After I get all the pieces. But this is like a really good battle pass system. So definitely buy the battle pass. Definitely worth it. In terms of what I bought. I went here and bought all of these. You can buy 1 and 2 twice. And then buy this once. It gives you a bunch of pay gems. With those pay gems. You can buy all these. You can buy these too, but I haven't done that yet. You can buy these once you get to a certain level. I did buy this. I did buy this. I think that's it. I think you just buy these and they give you summer tickets. Is Rookie Banner ever coming back? Rookie Banner? Wait, what character are we talking about? We talking about BBS? And we're done for the day? Let me do another run. Ruki's the SR, so she's always available. Let me see how long it takes to auto. See what auto's like in this game. Because again, this is something that you're going to do farm a lot. Most of your stamina is probably going to be spent here. After a while, you'll probably eventually max all your characters. You probably won't have to farm EXP or power items again after a while. So most of your stamina will be put here. Into this event. Well, at least they know to switch out Yachiru. So the AI is quite smart, unless they just did it by mistake, but they do activate Yachiru's spectate mods. It's doing the special attack for Ichigo, which is good. Is it focusing it? It is. That's actually really... The AI is not dumb in this game. It can't parry, unfortunately. Imagine it could parry. Might as well even play the game at that point. Oh, the $1 rookie offer? Is it a time-limited deal? It's using the Battlefield skill. The AI is not bad. Alright. Pretty decent. We've got 2 purples. Please let it be the 3rd piece. I don't know what I'm looking for, to be fair. Also charge rate. Slash damage. Slash damage. Crit rate. Ooh. I thought I were getting decent pieces for SRs, you know. Let's say we got enough to build him. Equip. We didn't get the second piece. I guess we could use this, though, for the time being. I'm going to go crit rate. That's not what we want. Is it? Savage Beast King? Black Moon. No, we want the Black Moon set. Advanced stats, defense. I guess we might as well go for this one. Does give us crit damage too. They're pretty much the exact same. This one's a little bit better though. I thought we got decent rolls for like our first set. Each time an ultimate release triggers additional attack. What's this do? Using any attack increases the damage of the next ultimate by 20 times. That's actually really good for Ichigo right now. We'll take that. 10k? That increased our stats by quite a lot. Let me actually remove these. How much stats do we get by just increasing... By just putting on the very basic of basic stamps right now? Literally doubles our battle power. That's crazy. So again, this is going to be very important for building your characters in this game. That's not even level them up. That's just straight just putting them on. And we don't even have like SSR pieces yet. These are the right ones, right? Yeah, yeah. Do we have level up items though? I'm probably not going to use it on this. Yeah, these are quite rare, by the way. Don't go ahead and instantly level all these up. Because these level up items are quite rare to get. I believe you only get them... probably through the battle pass. Not even. So, why do they make them so rare? You get them through here, I think. For the weekly like boss fight. There's not a way to farm them. Which is a bit weird. So we need to get level 26. Can we hit level 26 today? Oh, survey. Do we not get gems? Let me see the rankings. 29k already? I'm 78. That's max. Level 50? What level am I? 40. That's cool you see their pieces, though. He's already got 2? What? That's actually crazy progression already. He's got his weapon stamp. He got lucky and got the Geto Gatango. Twice? Is insane. So this is the good one too, right? While Hollow fights. What does it say Hollow fight is? Okay, just ultimate. The counter button can be manually tapped to launch a counterattack. Increases counterattack damage by 75%. While Hollow fight, Ichigo's crit rate is increased by 18%. A manually releasing counterattack increases the crit rate bonus by 31. That is crazy. Geto Gatango is also crazy. As a name. You can buy with money? How? Did I miss something in the store? How do you buy the item? You can buy the corridor keys. Which give you more attempts, sure. You can just outright buy it? Damn, okay. I'd probably do that. Let's do a few runs here. We have like 43 stamina. There's no need to save the stamina in this game mode. You can just spend it straight away. If you reroll and only get Sergeant, is it good enough? No. No. I would recommend only acceptable reroll, in my opinion, is Bankai Ichigo. Definitely not Sergeant. He's the worst SR in the game. Not like he's bad, but he just buffs Yoruichi, and if you don't have Yoruichi, Sergeant's kind of useless. Not fully, but, you know, long term. If you're only starting with one SSR, and it's not Ichigo, you want it to be Kisuke. Gin we got? Do we know anything about Gin? Gin won't be too long to come out. We know he's like coming up because we have graphics of him already in the game. He's a yellow character with Rangiku. We got a yellow. Ooh, only a shard. Increases healing effect by 50%. Yeah. Let's go until we get a rainbow. Let's see what we get. Sergeant is fun. A lot of SRs are fun. But from like a meta standpoint, not like it matters that much for the record, because again, it's PvE. And your characters are kind of capped by the story progression. Sergeant doesn't do much. But you can make him work if you really wanted to. Like, it's... Again, the game's not that hard. I tried. Let's see it. Give me that extra stage. Game doesn't have co-op right now, no. There's like a co-op game mode, but it's not really co-op. It's like you're playing a single player quest with another player at the same time. Beginner guide's not on my channel just yet. That'll be later today. I wanted to like get to an actual point, like now, where we can better like showcase what the game has to offer. If I did it yesterday, I feel like it would have been too early. Because you can't show everything, right? I wanted to at least unlock the stamp system. That's kind of funny. That Shrieker in his name has former serial killer. So, that's funny. I mean, I guess that makes sense. He did go to hell, right? Imagine we see Shrieker in the Hell Arc. And he has like a crazy glow up. Honestly, I wouldn't even say no to that. I doubt that would ever happen. I love it. We need to see him. I'd rather see Aaron Yodo. With a form like Zapro. That'd be crazy. But I don't think that's even going to happen. Let's just go Bankai. Definitely noticing a damage increase there. Another gold. No rainbow though. Unless... Nah. What's this one do? How much stamina have we spent thus far? I'll probably keep track. We haven't got the weapon now. I could get it. I think I could get the weapon right now. I definitely can. I just don't know why I'm not doing it. I'm kind of liking just using Ichigo right now. Because I've spent money, but I'm still... As far as the gameplay is concerned, I'm still technically free to play. Because I've not used any of the money that I spent yet. Dodge out the way. Let me just go Bankai. I could get a Bankai. Visored. Azure. You spent money? Of course I did. Of course I did. Gladly. Okay, at least we got gold. Increases 8% of the damage dealt by other characters in the team who share the same attack type as the wearer. That's not bad to put on a Yachiru right now, I think. If I had it. Hope the game has a long Jotine until we reach Tokyo Aizen. It might not be too long until we get there. I mean, that might be... We might get there by, like, before first year. Again, I'm just excited for Full Ring, man. It's gonna be hyped though when like those characters do come out. Hold on, Aizen and Danga Ichigo. But no game but Brave Souls has Full Ring as playable. Can you explain the dupe system? It's actually significantly better than it was before. Before, oh my god, it was terrible. I won't be able to show the screen, but it was like just a bunch of shards. And when you pulled a duplicate, you would get shards. And I think it pulled like 7. You had to pull like 7, 8 times. 8. Oh, there it is. There it is. That's not bad. I'll probably buy it. Not now, though. Deuces is pretty easy. When you get a duplicate, You go to the boundary system, and you upgrade the character. That's simple, right? You can see what you get. It's actually self-explanatory. So in this case, for this one, you get special attacks, crit rate, increased by 30% for 6 seconds, which is really good. After releasing a technique or a counterattack. So specifically your special attack, that's the attack, pause for a sec, or like half a second, and attack again when you do the bunch of slashes. While during that attack, you'll get a 5% crit rate. His whole kit is basically around doing that slash attack. And every time he lands a Getsuga, you do the slash attack. So, that's like a really good damage increase. His Getsuga mark is something you apply and that does more damage. I think on the ultimate. Special attacks. So again, just damage increase. This one lets you level up the basic attack, technique, ultimate, and counter by 2 levels. And you also get an exclusive avatar, which is kind of cool. This counterattack damage gets doubled, basically. 2 more levels, you get a title. And this one lets you get... when releasing a special attack, charging up is gained if not already held. If charging up is already held, then it will be consumed to increase the special attack damage by an extra 100%. And you get a nameplate. So dudes are kind of cool. I'm trying to get the Nemu dude, bro. I don't have her. But Nemu's got a good background that I wouldn't mind getting as a character avatar. One emulate, yeah, one. I'm not free to play. But again, all the money that I have spent, I've not used. You can see I have 5k gems and 58 summons. I've not used anything yet. I have 70 here. So I'm not free to play. But right now, my progress thus far has been free to play progress. I've not used anything of what I've spent. Maybe, shame on me. I leveled up Rukia's boundary. That's it. I've not even pulled the weapon yet, and I can do it right now. But I'm fine not getting it yet. I'm chilling. Oh, sorry. I got a little bit of extra progression because I got like 10 extra levels, but you know, I haven't even noticed that. Let's keep doing this. I want to get my first SSR stamp. We're close to doing it. I think we started with maybe like 48. So I'm curious to see how much it would take to get us. So hopefully in that progress, we do get an extra stage. So the chance is low. I'm not sure they removed it, actually. I assume they wouldn't have. But before in the beta, there'll be an extra stage where you get taken to a new room. And you're guaranteed an SSR drop. His flash step behind battle is actually really good. Like, there are actually sometimes you actually just dodge, unironically, by just flash stepping behind because you finished the combo. Control's perfectly fine on Emula. I actually prefer it. During the last beta, played on mobile, on my phone, versus PC. I much prefer PC with controller. It was more smooth. No rainbow here. Ooh. Never mind, that's not an exclusive one. Each time a technique is dealt, triggers 1 additional attack. I think that's just basically a worse version of the gold one. How many shards do we need? 100? Okay. Oh, they actually just done the game. Nice, nice, nice. By the way, I mean, to be fair, it was never going to happen. But in the very original beta, this character was free. Which is kind of crazy. It was like a 7-day login bonus. But, like, obviously that was never going to stay, you know? Let's just get that freeze. No freeze. Yes, sir. Get Kenny 4-star tech for your support. Whichever character is the technique or ultimate gives a 50% heal. Oh, that's actually really good. Shard, okay. Which one's that though? Is it one of these? This one? That's very good. We're getting close. We're getting close. How do you beat the 5-5 Ikaku after his HP reaches 0? It returns to 19 bars. You can farm stamps, but these are like farmable. These aren't the ones you can get from the banner system. There's two stamp slots. But these ones are farmable. Which is pretty cool, because again, in the beta, they were actually summonable. With Ikaku, you just got to brute force him. Again, I recommend having Rukia for the freeze. It actually helped out a lot, because he attacks a lot. Learn the attack pattern too. I mean, the game is basically brute force your way through the quest. So if you can power up your character better. But you do want to learn when he's attacking and when it's safe to not attack him, you know? Especially for the HP challenges. See, that's an example of us flash stepping behind him by finishing the combo. And it actually let us dodge. Alright. How important is the weapon stuff for Ichigo? It's more important than duplicates. If you want your SSR to feel good, get the weapon stamp. You need it. You don't need it, but, you know. Me, personally, I'm trying to not have a... Like, again, in the future... Let's say 2 months from now. Let's say... a Mayuri releases, right? I only have enough gems to get his character. And there's no chance I can get his weapon. I'd rather skip the character. I don't want a character if I don't have their weapon. Me personally, that's how I play these games. It's not even like this game. It's like Wyvern Waves 2. When it comes to free-to-play, which I'm free-to-play on Wyvern Waves, well, besides the pass, monthly pass, and battle pass, I save up until I can pity. I only summon when I can pity. That's how you play these games. And you include the weapon. Once I have enough, I summon. And I don't walk away disappointed. I mean, sometimes it's like, oh, damn, I had to go full pity. That sucks. But that's what you expect. When you expect it, you're chilling. You know, sometimes you get lucky. Then you get the character early. You get the weapon stamp early. You save gems for the next character. But much about it. Oh, I guess we're building to it. We have, I mean, that's such a long time. That's more so for duplicates. Those shots, it'll be good later on. Is the anti-cheat that bad? You've been modding on BBS? I mean, I would say it probably depends on what you do. They do ban people, but I think it's more so Guild Quest modding. That's not even make it super obvious. Don't mod in Guild Quest though. Don't be that guy. No 50-50s, yeah. Exactly. So you know exactly what to say. Because in some cases with Ribbon Way, it's like, oh, if I win the 50-50, I have enough to pick the character. But then when you lose it, it like kind of ruins it, you know? End the month announcement on the 27th? Again, it's always 3 days before. So it'll be 27th. So a few days away. Nice. Nice. Is that what you're going for? No, after reaching the ultimate, the entire team gains a 6% attack boost. I do like that. Increases ultimate damage by 40%. During its release, nearby enemies will be continuously pulled towards the center. When the ultimate ends, all hit enemies are afflicted with Zabi Mark, which increases his spiritual brush again. And Reggie's spiritual brush is instantly filled to maximum. That's actually good for him. I mean, it is designed for him. That is good, though. Let's put that on Yachtly, though. So right now, when we use Yachu's ultimate, not only does she give us a slash damage boost, we also now get a 6% attack boost. It's quite small. But every little helps. Every little helps. So overall, it's taken like 30 stamp corridor keys to like get the guaranteed SSR one. Obviously, in the future, though, as you level up, you do get the 5 times run, so it will take significantly less. Still the same stamina, but it will take less time to get that SSR stamp. Alright. Unfortunately, no extra stage for us then. Maybe we're guaranteed it now. Or you just get it at the end. I can't remember. Ooh. Okay. Imagine he did a follow-up attack. We got that 6% attack boost, baby. Ichigo is skippable if you play the Frost team. Fair enough, yeah, that's true. But now it's like the thing is though, like he's limited character. There's just no reason not to. Like right now is the only time for you to get a free limited character. So I just feel like you're kind of no, you don't have to reroll. You don't have to. But I kind of feel like you're just wasting gems. You're hurting your progression, your account even by not getting Ichigo right now. Because in the future, as you continuously play the game, you're not going to get a SSR character that easy unless you get really lucky, which will happen eventually. All right, here we go though. We have our guaranteed SSR stamp. What are we gonna get? How do we get it? Do I have to rerun it? I need to play next round. Never mind. But yeah, if you are focusing on the Frost team, you're chilling. Maybe save for Gin because he should be adding to that team in the next one. Pity does carry to the next banner, yeah. But again, the thing is like you can start the game now with everyone else and get Ichigo. And it makes this progress a little bit faster because Ichigo's a good character. If I wasn't using Ichigo right now, I'd probably be using SR. Maybe I would be using Kaname. Maybe I would have rerolled for Kisuke if I didn't have Ichigo. Because then at least you can buff my SR Ichigo. Alright. Got knocked out the sky. 300 step banner or 80 steps banner, which is better? What kind of question is that, bro? 300. Oh, we got our rainbow. What are we gonna get? We got our rainbow. Beat it. No, we don't want. We want Kisuke or Kaname. Because that's what I'm hoping to get soon. Ichigo will tell me guaranteed to buy it. What's that noise? Why does it sound like that? That was weird. Here we go. Oh, we got Kisuke. Oh, that's not the Kisuke one though, right? Ah. To be fair, that's not too bad. After reaching a battlefield skill, the entire team gains an 8% boost to all damage. For a non-exclusive, that's not bad. That's not bad. We'll take it. Oh, we only went to 14%. That's pretty good. What's the Kisuke one? It is this one. So when he uses his first skill, he goes invisible. Which I'm not sure what that's used for. I've never found the invisibility useful. But, you know, it's whatever. When you... After releasing the ultimate, during the technique button will be activated and replaced with the Bakugo number 4. Okay. So I guess animation changes. Tapping the technique button or switching characters instantly releases this technique, Bakugo number 4. So when you switch, you get just an extra damage effect. Just for switching. Some more damage. And number 4, Hainawa, pulls enemies in range towards the center for 6 seconds, dealing damage equal to 560 of his attack. When it ends, further damage is dealt to the affected enemies equal to 25% damage received during the technique, and 20k damage. So it's just an extra damage skill, just more damage. And when you do use Hainawa, it gives you an extra stack of Reishi, so you stack that attack boost faster. Which is more useful when you have the weapon stamp from the banner, because it's very easy to get +3. It's pretty easy to get +6 when you get his weapon stamp, because it does go up to 6. But this lets you get up to that 6 higher, which is pretty good. So there's more damage. So that's basically how that event works, pretty much. There we go. So for those that are wondering, I think the game is like 4 hours behind. A few hours behind. So I'm pretty sure if you restart the game, you should fix the cutscene issues. With that said, what do I want to spend my stamina on now? Actually, you know what? We're summoning! We're summoning! Hold on. We're summoning! Might as well. No reason not to. No reason not to. Not on this banner, though. We're not summoning Ichigo. Let's get his weapon. So right now we have 28 tickets. That should get us enough to 40, right? Pretty much. So, let's do it. I shouldn't have done a multi. I should have done singles, just in case I get it early. I'm not getting it early. Nay! It's fine, though. Again, P is pretty good on the weapon. Only 4 multis. That's relatively easy. And we got an Uryu. We'll take it. We're actually going to tap through. Only now. And we got his weapon stamp. That's pretty good. We already have it, though. And we got Nemu. Damn. Weapon stamp, buddies. I'm only tapping through now, at this point in the game, because SRs are still somewhat exciting. In the future, maybe even a month from now, if we don't see an SR, we're skipping. At this point, let's do the Mai. We'll do Mai. If we get the SSR early, which we aren't, that's not an SSR, it still builds to pity if we maybe get the weapon in like the second pull. We'll still get +8 towards the next pity counter. We got Chads. We got Chad again. How greedy. Unfortunately, it does look like I'm going to have to hit P for the weapon, which is, it's fine. I'm going to do 4 multis. So how many do we have to do now? 6. So now we're doing singles. We'll just skip for these ones. Ori weapon again. Is that a ray up? It is a ray up, okay. So that's actually kind of good. Ichigo's banner does feature Uryu and also Yachiru. So if you pulled on Ichigo's banner, let's say you did do 80 summons, if you did a reroll for Ichigo and had to go the full way, chances are you probably got a lot of Uryus and Yachirus. So pretty nice that their weapons are also rated up too. Would like to get Yachiru's one, because I don't have her. Oh, Rahime, that's nice, I don't have that too. Oh, I skipped it. Damn. Okay, that's unfortunate. We actually got lucky there, because we didn't hit pity. That was actually before pity. I think we saved ourselves like 5 tickets. I wasn't expecting it. I just skipped it. Damn. All right. Next up, let's summon here. We have 70 tickets. I did spend. I could go in here and guarantee me a Kisuke, which I'm very tempted to do. Very tempted to do. But I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it because we have plenty of free summons coming our way. And I want to test my luck here. Maybe we can get... So right now, for those that haven't seen what my account has, I have Ichigo and I have Kaname. So anyone but Kaname is a W. Anyone but Kaname is a W. If I get Ikaku, perfect slot for Kaname teams. If I get Kisuke, best case scenario, really good support for everyone. Yoruichi, I like Yoruichi. It will allow me to make a strike-focused team. Never played with her on any of my accounts because I've just never pulled her, so I wouldn't mind that. Sergeant would be the worst character to pull, truth be told, because he's just... I don't have Yoruichi yet, so I don't need Sergeant. And then Byakuya would be a good DPS to have, so... Let's do it. Hopefully we can get lucky and not have to go to P. So multi number 1, no SSR. Let me know in the chat if anyone's gotten the SSR without the Visored Ichigo animation. Because my friend has gotten it twice. He's gotten 2 in 1s through a non-Ichigo animation, but I personally haven't seen it. I believe him, but I personally haven't seen it. So due to that, I kind of want to tap through in case we do get a surprise with a fake out if that actually exists. What's this? This is a basic one, right? Hitting enemies inflicts a vulnerable on them for 25 seconds. When any teammate activates a vulnerable enemy or attacks a vulnerable enemy, the damage equal to 4.5% of the counter attack. Not that good. Multi number 2. Let me get something early, man. Like we did hella multis yesterday. And didn't get anything to show for it. Nothing there, but again, I think there might be fake outs in this game, so we are going to tap through. Orihime, we'll take it again. We also are looking for some SRs. I don't have Nemu on this account, and I'm not sure what other SR I am missing. I think it might just be Nemu that I'm missing. And I do want to get her. And potentially duplicates of her. So Orihime dupe is decent at best. That was like basically a min roll. We didn't get anything good from that. Fake out is real. That's good to know. We're gonna let these play out. We're gonna tap through then. I think that might have been new. I don't think fake outs were in the game before. Alright, come on. Got Uryu. Uryu's weapon stamp is about to be maxed out now. And unfortunately, I'm not even using him. He's a good support character, DPS, sub DPS. But he's not someone I'm really using. Alright, basically a min roll again. We're halfway through P. Where's these SSRs? Where are these SSRs? Where are these SSRs? There we go. There we go. Nami showed up. Again, not like the best support. Maybe hopefully that's not a sign that I'm about to get Yoruichi or Sergeant. But I guess I could use her with Sergeant or Yoruichi. I think I know her on every SR. Let me just double check what SRs we have. Yeah, I definitely got all of them. I think Nemu was the missing piece. There we go. SR, let's go. We got it early. Come on, be someone good. Be Kisuke. Be Kisuke. 2. Here we go. 3. Okay, Ichigo. Next one. Next one. Next one. Edging me, bro. Next one. Next one. Where is it? Oh, we got Yoruichi. We'll take it, you know. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We might have to build the strike team. We might have to build the strike team. Finally got her. The animations are cool, man. Is that a W or L? What are we saying? I'm not opposed to it. Right now I have... You know what? It's not too bad. Because I have Kaname for yellow teams. I have Yoruichi for orange teams. And I have Ichigo for red teams. So you know what? That's not too bad. At least I have one SSR in all 3 attributes. Now I'm just working towards the supports. But unfortunately, that might be our last SSR for the video. Or the stream. Because I don't think we're going to get anything in these next 2 multis. Yoruichi's fun though. I'm excited to try her out. From my testing in the you know, the training zones, which is pretty good. That should be spirit damage, right? Rangy. I kind of just need Kisuke now, you know. Do I start setting up for this? Because truth be told, Ichigo and Kisuke Kaname and Kisuke, Yoruichi and Kisuke is pretty much enough for like all 3 teams. So, you know, I should probably wait. I should probably do the 300 summons here before using that. But I won't need to because I'm about to get Kisuke right now. Let's go. No. No. Can we get a fake out? Do those exist? Can we get evidence? It's like trying to find Bigfoot. We got right here. Ooh, nice. That was a decent multi, right? 4 SRs? 3. Yeah. I'm not going to spend gems, so we're pretty much done. We do have pity here on any of these, but I don't want to use on any of these characters yet. I could use it right now for Kisuke, because I know I'm going to eventually get Kisuke, and I know this is a good weapon for him. But I'm going to wait until I get Kisuke, you know? Until I get Kisuke. So, decent summon session. We at least got 1 new SSR, being Yoruichi. So right now I have access to just 3 good characters in general for each team. I'm still missing the god tier support units and sub DPS units, but we're slowly but surely building all teams and collecting all SSRs. So, at least I want a duplicate Kaname, you know? At least I want a duplicate. Well, there is apparently fake out, but there's not like a special animation. You'll just get like a non-Bankai visored Ichigo, and then you kind of just... get an SR appear out of nowhere. You can build the 300p on the other banner? You can. You can. How many summons have we done? 130. I might get 1 more SSR and switch to the Kisuke banner. But the thing is, right, my goal long term is to collect all SSRs. It would really suck. The eagerness in me wants to get Kisuke right now. You know? But long term, it's really better to save this banner until you collect 5 SSRs. Assuming you already hit 300. Because then you get... Because, like, let's say I do get Yoruichi. I do get Kisuke. I get Ikaku. I get Kaname. I use the 80 selection banner on Byakuya. But then imagine it takes, like, 6 months to get Sergeant. Not that big of a deal, right? It's Sergeant. But I would still like to have him. You know? Especially when he's still relevant. I'm assuming these characters are eventually going to fall off in the future. We're talking like a year from now. Maybe. We'll see. So, I should play the long game. Save this for when I collect 5 of the characters. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I can just get Kisuke soon. Because after I get Kisuke, like, I don't care who I'm missing. You know? Let's see what we can do next. I do plan to stream tomorrow. Do we have access to hard difficulty? 26. Ultimate? No. We have access to the new one. This does give us a first clear reward, so let's go ahead and do that. Right now, I want to do full assault. And I don't really have any support units besides Yashiru. So let me do full assault and tactic. Let's go with that. Oh, yeah, let me actually equip the stamps. Fortunately, in this case, you don't actually have to do anything. Oh, we have a dupe system? Oh, no way. So if you... Hold on. This used to be in the game during the beta, but I think they removed it in the recent ones. Backpack? I don't have anything to sell. So you sell these to get these items, by the way. That's how you're going to get those. I need to be careful here. I don't want to... Can we lock this? Let's lock that. So what, do I get a golden piece if I sell one of these? Or a golden one? Hold on, this is going to be a bit scarier. What do I get for selling Ichigo's weapon? This is LD player. Look at that. Okay. That was scary. So, if you sell 5 stamps, you get 1 duplicate for Ichigo weapon. That is a lot, to be fair. But technically, that's 25. That's 25 dupes. You probably won't do that. That's maybe something long term, though. Like, if you have, like, a really favorite character you've been playing for a year, you want to max out their weapon, I don't think anyone should be doing that. But let's just say you have, you pull Sergeant's weapon. You're not ever using him. Sell it. Or you summon a duplicate. You can sell it to get 5 or 1 and slowly build, like, slowly max this out. It's something to know about. Will you do it? Probably not. But the option's there. The option is there. You know? Right, let's spend our stamina here. So right now our team's looking better. So now we get to see Ichigo. I think we gained 3k power with that. So funny enough, we actually gained more power with just the stamps over the weapon. But what you'll notice here is when we use our skill, you see Ichigo has, like, now after images. I think the AoE's a lot bigger. And we have more crit rate. Yeah, so the AoE's a lot bigger. For what I could, I mean, we're definitely clearing it noticeably faster. Damn, I can't believe I missed that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When do we unlock the other passives? Ooh, okay. While under Holofight state, releasing special attacks increases the number of the up to 4 times. 60% ult damage is crazy. And this is good. We need to get 45 for that. Probably just raid it. And Yoruichi, we might as well start to work on to bring her to level 30. There is artwork, by the way, where Yoruichi is uncensored, so maybe they'll fix that when they finally update the art. I don't have anything to put on her right now. Yoruichi gains 1 stack of Lightning Steel for 10 seconds. Each time she releases a technique, counterattack, or special, and Lightning Steel increases her strike damage by 26%. So, 24% strike damage overall by using this character is not too bad. I'm not going to increase any of her skills right now until we are told to. So, phase plan is, I think this is for tomorrow. Because I don't think I can do 29. Oof. Upgrade passive skills 3 times. Let's unlock these. What is Rukia's passive? Have I unlocked hers? Just all types. That's good. We'll do that. Support. Right now your money is support, so let's do that. So now we get the 15% boost, I think. Chapter 5 we can't do. Yeah, I'll upgrade 1 core stamp to level 10. I'm liking this one more. Let's do this one. Actually, Hold on. Can't be exposing my details. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. We'll pay to win. We'll pay to win. Now it goes fully maxed out. That's crazy. We're embracing the pay to win. I just do want to level up one that I might not eventually use. There we go. Claim main chapter story 3 extreme. And we need to get hard, right? Hold on. Get access to hard. Level 26. That's quite a lot of levels to upgrade. You ain't gonna aim for the best team? I'm trying, bro. I need to get the characters. We're playing the long game. I don't need the best team right now, you know? We're playing the long game. I want to eventually collect every character, so... Unfortunately, no Kisuke. Our thing's been kind of spread thin, but... If next time I can get... Byakuya, we might go for Kisuke in the individual manner. We'll see. I'll do one more SSR pool. And then probably do the pity. Feel free to add me, by the way, fellas. What's my ID? 202-142-463. When is Tosho coming out? In 2 weeks, December 5th. Battle Pass is definitely worth buying, in my opinion. As a, you know, be free to play if you want to. I encourage it. But if you're like a light spender, buy the monthly pass. It's £5 a month. Because you get 3,000 gems. That's like 2 multis extra a month. And buy the battle pass. Don't buy the £20 one. Or $20 one. You don't need to do that. You just need to buy the £10 one. By buying the £20 one, you do progress through like 10 levels, which you don't need to do to finish it. And you get like a... I can't show it now, but you get like a special icon. Which, like, who cares, right? You know? You get this, like, Ichigo. Who's got a... Okay, it's the stamps. I do not want to... Why is... Wait, does everyone have a stamp? Okay. But that's kind of annoying if everyone had like a red dot on them. They do only if you click on them. We got a few Chad dupes, right? 3 Chad dupes, bro. Did we get his icon? We did. I'm not using that, though. But this is what I mean, Nemu? Hello? That's a decent icon, you know. I can't see the tile. Does it have names? It's cool. I do hope they continue to release more SRs. Because it's kind of cool just to collect them. And, you know, even if it's not the best character, it's a new character in general. You know. And it's a character you can eventually max dupe to get the icons. So in this case, we might as well go ahead and clear these quests. At least once, just to eventually do it. No PvP. And yes, I will have a beginner's guide up later today. Again, I was waiting to get to this point before I started to record it. But the game is very simple. So if we can showcase it, the special part about Ichigo's weapon or core stamp, which you can get by, again, playing the event, is you get a free counter once you transform. I don't think I'll be able to show that, though. Your counters do more damage. But you get to do one of those for free. So you get to lower their blue gauge or shield a lot faster. Do we take ult charge for... Why are strike characters having shields? Or these enemies having shields? Do strike characters do more to shields? It's a bit weird. Which event? The corridor. Stamp corridor, I believe is what they call it. Granted, we just spent money for it. But you don't need to. I'll be here. Stamp corridor. So while you're playing the game, you will notice that you're getting these corridor keys. This is stamina for this event. It's how you get the core stamp for every character. There's available, like there's one available for all characters, but there are exclusive ones. So again, Ichigo's one is really good because your crit rate gets increased, your counterattack damage gets increased, and you also get a free counterattack when you transform to your hollow state. So it's something you don't actually notice until you transform. But that's when Ichigo goes crazy. Right, so let's just get our first time clears done. Because eventually we're going to have to do it when we start building for Kisuke and, you know, Yoruichi and all that, you know? How you guys with the keys? I think I did get some from buying. I believe. For light spender, what's light to you? What's your budget? Light spenders should buy Battle Pass and the monthly pass. So this is what I mean, right? When we activate our ult, we get a free counter. You see the shields or the parry? So you get a free attack, and then you can follow that up with a special attack. And again, with this, you follow up with a special attack. You get to use your Getsuga again, follow up with a special attack, and then you get to ult. So Ichigo, when he transforms, is just so crazy. Because he's just never not attacking, you know? I'm not to buying gems directly like that. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go about it, right? There are some decent packs to buy, though, I think. Let me see. Because I bought these. These give... yeah, these are pretty decent. Because you get gems. So if you want to spend money on gems outside of the Battle Pass, these are probably the best things to buy. Because you get 10 limited tickets, which is a multi-unit Ichigo, while also getting 680 pay gems. Same with this one. It's the same thing. And you also get stamina. So... oh, it's literally the same pack. There's the £22 one that's a bit more expensive. But again, you do get more pay gems. And then with those pay gems, what you can do is come over to the gift pack section. And you can turn those pay gems into free gems while also getting summon tickets. So you don't actually lose anything by exchanging them. You just get free summon tickets. You lose out on the pay gem aspect, but the pay gems are only used to buy packs. There's no, like, summon where you have to have a pay gem, fortunately. What do you get from the Battle Pass? Just summon tickets, gems. I think you get 680 gems for buying the Battle Pass. And complete it overall. Because I don't think you get the gems straight away. Where are the gems? Oh, I think you just get it for buying. And you get summon tickets. And you get just like stamina, power materials. But the main reward is the final one. Where you get access to this. Again, these are farmable. So even if you're free to play. If you're free to play, you don't even buy the Battle Pass. You can get these for free, again, during the Stamp Corridor permanent game mode, essentially. But this lets you pick it. This lets you just outright buy the one you want. Because again, as you saw when we just did it, it's randomized, right? You're not guaranteed to get it, but over time you will. Why are your packs $8.99? I actually don't know. I actually don't know why. Yeah, I actually don't know why. I mean, I'll take the pound discount. So, is it worth to do Stamp Corridor? Yeah. I don't think you... I don't think you get punished for losing it. Maybe I'm wrong. As long as you can beat it, you're fine. And there's no reason to save tickets. Unless you want to save time. Because when you get level 25, you get to do 3 runs in one go. But this is an event that you can just spend whenever. You can save if you want to. You can spend them all now. It makes no difference. There's no like harm in saving them if you want to. I might do that. Save it just to have like one big stream where we just spend all our Stamp Corridor, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Let's continue on doing our first time clears. We've played that. And last one is... This is for spirit characters, right? So this is how we're going to build Toshiro, I assume. This will be good for Rukia. Is it a genuine good game or just graphics? I would say both. I think the game's fun. If you don't like gacha games, this wouldn't change it. This has the same... Not problems, but I don't think this game's doing anything different compared to other gacha games. So if you like the gameplay, and you like what gachas offer, you can have a fun time playing this. For me, what I'm really liking over Braces right now is that non-Blood War is hype. So I'm actually glad we didn't start in Blood War, you know? Because right now, BBS is giving me the Blood War scratch. If I want something from Blood War, I go to BBS. Technically, Rebirth of Souls DLC 2. In Brave Souls, because the game's been out for 10 years, a base Kenpachi is not hype. I don't care. Like, even if he was a good character, premium, he would be premium. It's a base Kenpachi. He's premium. I get him later on. In this, though, a base Kenpachi is kind of hype. You know? An Aizen, Captain Aizen, is kind of hype. For Brave Souls, I can only really be excited about, like, original designs, cool seasonals, and Blood War units. So I do like that this kind of gives me something different that Brave Souls just can't offer anymore. And that's not a bad thing. Again, I had my hype in Brave Souls when Aizen came out, when Fullbringers came out. But we've already experienced that, you know? So what level is this? 25. I kind of want to get to 25. What do I spend my stamina on? 24, so we're close. How close, though? Can we check? Very close to 24. Let's get to 24. I think in this case, I think the only thing worth spending stamina on is this, really. Calm Fuel Shinji? Yeah, I hope this game eventually does Calm Fuel too. I don't think this game needs to go down the Bracelet route where they do like originals. Or even seasonal characters. I think skins. I know skins have been data mined. If they want to do seasonal stuff, do it as skins. I don't think we need seasonal characters in this game when one character releases every 2 weeks. But it would be really cool if they do novels. Which fortunately shouldn't be that hard. It's kind of rare for games to get manga characters. Fortunately, this game doesn't need to, because the anime is a thing. And they already have the Blood War license. But I think getting Comfy World's license shouldn't be that hard. Because Comfy World was always a lot less restrictive as Blood War. You know, if you played during Brave Souls, you know, when we first got Blood War characters, it was only 4 rounds. There was only ever 14 characters. Then we had a whole year of no Blood War. Then it came back for 6 months and disappeared again for like a year and a half. And then now we have it permanently. So the manga license was always like kind of a sticky issue in Brave Souls. But the license for novel characters have never been really an issue. They were always here. Trout Tower at level 24. Let's see what we get. I can't remember what this was. It's the boss rush. So this game mode is you clear 1. I'm kind of blocking it, but you clear the first level, then you move into 2, then you move into 3, and then you beat it and you get the gems. But I believe if you die on wave 2, you don't get to the next one. And Yami is the final boss. This seems pretty easy. I mean, 45 is max level. I think you get to like a level 100 in this over time. Would you say having Banka Ichigo stamp is more important than having Kisuke? I don't think you should be in a situation where you have to choose between the two, though. I'd say Kisuke is more important. But you shouldn't be spending gems on summer tickets. Silver summer tickets. They come free. Only spend gems on gold tickets. You bought an account for $2 with Sashigo? People are reselling accounts? That's quite cheap, though. No, you definitely want to care about getting Ichigo's stamp, but you shouldn't pick between him or Ichigo. You should get both. Sorry, him or Kisuke. Or the stamp or Kisuke. Like, right now, the game just started. You have plenty of ways to get resources in this game by playing it. If you reroll for Ichigo, there's no reason you shouldn't get the stamp. This is global. Ichigo's no dupes. I don't think I'm dupe hunting in this game. I'd rather have every character in the game and weapon than have one character at max dupe. Unless this game offers 3 ways to get duplicates, that'd be nice. I mean, I know you can buy duplicates of the base characters, but it's quite expensive. How'd that not hit? How'd that hit? How'd that not hit? They're better giving gacha tickets to someone for Ichigo. That's why you should reroll. That's why you should reroll. You won't be able to, over the next 2 weeks, I believe, stack up to 80 through gems. Because remember, right? These games, throughout the entire like playthrough of the next 2 weeks, you'll get a lot of silver tickets, right? The gold tickets, though, you don't get. The way you get gold tickets in this game should be very similar to Hoyoverse games, Withering Waves. Those games don't shower you in golden tickets. You maybe get like 10 a patch, but you get a lot of gems to buy like 70 golden tickets, right? So I'm assuming that's what this game's going to do too. You'll get a lot of gems over the course of playing for an entire month, and you're going to use those gems to buy tickets. So you don't get a lot of golden tickets, but you will get a lot of gems. Again, right now we're already kind of seeing that. Remember, we've only been playing for 2 days now, but if you go down to the events section, I think here, you know, this gives 500, 140, 300, 400. It's almost a multi-worth. Over like the course of like a week, pretty much. And this isn't even like mainstay events. We haven't even seen what the events have to offer in this game, you know. Gold stamp tickets again. Gold tickets in general are going to be hard to come by. You're going to get gems to convert the tickets. But yeah, quick question for the chat. That was just last time. So, when you summon, you get, you know, these tokens, right? Would you rather buy, how much is it again? 50? Would you rather buy 40 golden tickets or a duplicate of Yoruichi? Or Kaname or Kisuke? Byakuya? the default 6 characters. Would you rather get 40 character tickets to sign for a limited character, or get a duplicate? Because I think in some games I might be inclined to buy... I know with Riven Waves you can buy duplicates of new characters. This game I don't assume offers that. I think I would be buying tickets. I don't think I want to get duplicates. Because again, would I rather get 10% more damage on Kaname? Hypothetical? Let me actually Kaname. Not to pick on Kaname, right? I think Kaname is actually good. What does this do? When a battlefield skill Flash Strike hits an enemy with more than 10 stacks of wounds, 10 stacks of wounds will remain after the skill. That's kind of good. But would I rather make Kaname better or build half the pity almost for Aizen? When you get 2,000, I think I'd rather buy gold tickets. I can't lie. I don't think I'd want to buy the dupes. Maybe Kisuke, because Kisuke I think will be good long time. Where's Kisuke? Maybe only Kisuke I'd do that for. Because that's good. That's like 60% more. That's really good, by the way. Damn. That's basically 60% more damage for Ichigo. Because again, you're going to stack up to 6. So you're getting 60% strike attack. Sorry, just attack. And then 60% slash damage. That's actually... That first dupe is insane. This isn't that good. It's just more damage on the Gi guy. That's not really why you're using Kisuke. That's good. You get to spam his ult more. Get the crit damage buff. That's not that good. That would have been insane if that was for everyone. But 10% more crit and damage is good for him, sure. More damage. So with Kisuke, you just want his first dupe. You actually don't want to... I mean, obviously, if you get a Kisuke dupe, you might as well. But that first dupe is the most important one. Which is actually good. Check his passives. So his ultimate charge rate is increased. His... when he uses his special attack, increase the damage of the ultimate. Does that count for him or the team? If the team, that's good. That's for Ichigo. This means he just gains his special attack a lot faster. But his main thing is, again, his core passive is the 10% attack boost. What's my button layout? I currently use this. So I have LT for the battlefield skill. I have A to flash step, X to skill, Y to ult, B to parry, RT to attack. I have down on the D-pad to use my co-op skill in the that one game modes. LB and RB to use the ultimate, depending on the character. LB to use the first character, ult, and then left and right to switch. That's basically what I've been doing. Hey, we might have to be using the Chad. We might have to be using the Chad. Let's go, baby. Right, let's go ahead and clear these trial quests, and I think we're done for the day. At least the stream. Let's see how far we can go. Hope it comes to Steam. Hopefully, too. That way it's more optimized. What are these? Oh, they kill themselves? Hey, yo. Okay. How much damage do they do? A decent amount, to be fair. Yeah, sure. Do you think some BSL will be similar to HSR? Yes, I think they are definitely taking inspiration from Hoyoverse games. So, in a sense, yeah, I would assume so. Do you use Jades to stamina? I do, yeah, but I only refill like 2 times a day, and I'm probably gonna slow down. That's quite it's quite a lot of gems. It's like 50 and 70 for the first 2, and then like 100, and then 150. Oh, now they're locking on. Right, it might need to be a bit careful here. I mean, we're doing good damage-wise, but, like, we do need to make sure we have enough HP for the next 2 bosses. Or next boss area. Damn! Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Yo! Oh! Alright, that's kind of cheesy. Okay. Yo, there's someone in. Okay, we need the Rukia to activate her max battlefield skill. That's crazy. How do we use spiritual pressure power storage? Hold down your attack button. For most characters, I think every character, it's hold down your power button. Your basic attack. All right, Ichigo is taking a bit too many hits. If they start spawning more of those little bugs, we have to switch to another character just to take the hits if I can't dodge it. All right. Hopefully it's just Fishbone. Oh. Fortunately, there's no requirement here. He should parry. There we go. Funny enough, the third one was actually a lot easier. Not getting SR, you're still rerolling? I mean, for some reason it took hella long. Like, we actually get a decent amount of summons. You basically get 40 a reroll. Even though, yeah, the rate of 0.4%, 0.8, sorry, it's still for, like, you know. Isn't Ichigo kind of cheesy with the spam? Kind of, but that's why he's, like, the best character in the game. You know, that's his whole gimmick. He just wants to spam the special attack. Certain enemies carry a flame shield, receiving 20% damage reduction and creating a scorching area around them. Okay. We've got to be careful here. Oh. Best man is Yoruichi. Maybe. I mean, right now we're killing too fast before the... But we can even ult. Yeah, Toshiro is confirmed to be the next banner character. I don't think there'll be dual banners. Again, they are taking inspiration from Hoyo games, right? There will be dual banners in the future, but it will be one new character and one rerun. I don't think we'll get 2 banners in a row at the same time where they're both new. If that's what you're asking. But we do know Toshiro releases with Momo. I'm pretty sure you want to use Momo with Toshiro, because again, spirit teams just don't have like access to good, like great characters. So in a way, if there is a dual banner, it's technically an SSR and an SR. Gin should release with Rangiku, I believe, from what we've seen. Good parry. Yes, sir. This ain't too bad. What Amula? LD player. Pinch comment. Pinch comment. Download it for free. It's the supported emulator too. They recommend, the game itself recommends LD player. Women been a YouTuber? It's fun. I recommend it. That's, you know, it's quite simple, right? It's fun. You know? If you're playing a game and you're passionate about a game, and you want to potentially meet people, join communities, sometimes lead communities, I recommend it. There's also a monetary bonus. Obviously, don't do YouTube for money, right? Everyone starts it as a hobby, but if you can turn it into like a side hustle, you know, why not? Or depending on what you do, you can turn it into like a full-time job. Okay, this is getting kind of hard. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm not switching into Ichigo until we can parry. That freeze is beautiful. Cones don't get that much, yeah. They get like two singles. A single and a half, essentially. Alright, that's not too bad. Not too bad. We're getting there. 42. So technically we should not be here by now, but this gives actually a few summons. So we actually have another multi. Here we go. Back into it. Building up pity slowly but surely. Number 3. No SSR. Unless there is a fake out here. Get to see it firsthand. Rukia, that's actually pretty good. I kind of want to get a fake out. What do you get when you reach 300 summons? You get to pick a character of your choice. Get to pick one of these 3. One of these 6, sorry. So, hopefully, as you progress your way to 300, you collect 5 of them. If you get 5 of them and then reach 300, chilling. Then you get to pick the 6th one for free. Then you have everyone here, right? For me, honestly, I might have to do the full 300 before I get Kisuke and Byakuya. But as long as I get all of them, I'm fine. Let's continue trying this, though. Let's see if we can finish this up. I edit my own videos. Which might be a bad thing, to be fair, because I feel like I take way too long to edit. But my thing is, it depends on... If you were to, like, try and get a editor, you have to pay them for starters. They're not cheap. It's only worth getting an editor if it can increase productivity. For me, if I hypothetically did have an editor, it doesn't necessarily mean I'd be able to make more videos. Because sometimes you just can't make a video. You know, if there's nothing to talk about, nothing to do, no need to have an editor, you know? I have had a few videos edited before. More so thumbnails, to be fair. But that's just because I have friends that do that stuff, you know? He's still alive? That burn damage is quite crazy, you know? You're gonna need a healer. We might need Ruki on the team. I mean, Orihime. Because right now we're looking, it's not looking too good. Be careful, 4-3 has 2 bosses. Oh, you need to collect the ice. Ah. That expires quite quick, though, no? Is it until I get hit? Okay, that makes it easier. I'll keep that in mind next time I do it. I think if we fair hit, we're done. So you actually have to freeze until you take a hit. Good to know. Oh, we got the rookie that we should heal now. We're matching this. We're using AD player. Is that not a parry? Never mind. Does Rookie not heal us? Are we not in the chill state right now? Quickly. I beg this is the third one. I don't think it is. We need to let it go. We do need. I swear I have the 4-star. No, I don't have the 4-star. Yeah. We do need the 4-star. Wait, don't I have it? Do I have it? Did I get it? That was 4-2. Damn. Yeah, no, we're not gonna bother. I am playing controller. Yeah. Who do you think Toshiro will be? Strike? No, we already know what Toshiro does. I've already made a video on him. He's a pretty fun character. He's a spirit type full of soul, I believe. I can't tell you what he does besides his gameplay because it was in Chinese when I played it, so I couldn't. Oh, I can't do it, boy. I couldn't read his kit, but I'm sure there's a translation out there. Shout out to these fellas. Hello. Some of you need to change your name though. Who's player 20336 2019? You might need to change your name. Hey, no. Who's this guy, bro? Who is this guy? Hold on. What's your Ichigo? Because I see you got him at least dupe level 3. That's crazy. That's crazy. Also, make sure you give stamina here. You only get like 10 a day, I think. You get 10 stamina. They need to increase that to like 60. I think that's a bit too short. We do have a tier list. I recommend I check it out. If anyone needs to see it. It doesn't go super in-depth per character. We'll save that for the actual like showcases. But you know, when you start a game, you don't know a lot of the terminology and stuff like that. But it basically gives you a quick rundown of like every character here. Of each unit. This is how I would see it. Obviously, when it comes to tier lists like this, it doesn't matter who's an S tier or A tier. Because you need to build teams. So, like, sure, Kisuke is SS tier because he basically goes into every team. But, you know, you also, if you're using Ichigo, you want Byakuya. You know? If you're using Yoruichi, even though Sergeant is an A tier, Sergeant is a must-have unit for Yoruichi because he gets 30% more damage. Same with it, you know, Ikaku and Kanya, they want to be together. But A tier, I think, is the most important tier for the SRs because they're the SRs that everyone has access to. And right now, again, we are using Rukia, we are using Yachiru. Just really good support units. This is the 5-star Kenpachi one. I don't have the 4-star Kenpachi. Yeah, we need that. I kind of got confused because this was Kenpachi. Does Rukia only become a healer after? Yeah, we need a passive too. We need a second passive. I was wrong. I swear I should. I know Rukia does heal in the chilled state, but it's a passive. Is there a PP? No, there's not. There is not. So right now, what the game has to offer It is all a story. Chapters 8. There is up to 10 chapters. Did it mind? This should be my UID knob. There is 10 chapters data mined. It goes like the Okura, like when he shows his number. That'll come out later. This is for farming material. Trial this is for passives. This is your permanent game mode to farm core stamps. So this is actually like a mainstay. This is where you're going to farm your accessories or gear. This is a weekly boss fight for you to get more corridor keys, I believe. And also evolution items to power up these, I believe. Challenge. This is the co-op game modes. Where you fight Yami at the same time. It's a single player quest, but you're both fighting at the same time, I believe. And this is a ranking event, the Frenzy Feast, I believe. But unless someone's level 30, let me know. There should be yeah, it does say main adventure. When you hit level 30, there should be like an extra story game mode to play to get more rewards. Spiritual power is such a many. What do you mean spiritual power? Spiritual pressure? Or you mean this? You've increased K dupe only increases damage on the team. You mean his first dupe? It could be just for him. Regardless. Oh, the stamina. Yeah. The stamina's always been an issue. It was like the first one we told the developers. Yeah. I mean, it's just one of those ones where, like, it's a gacha game. And this is Brave Souls, I guess. Brave Souls has, like, infinite stamina. Even with the little nurse they've been doing over the last couple of months. I don't know. It's a MOBA game, you know? It's just like, they don't want you playing all day as much as you would like to. The UID you sent it ain't yours? Is it not? So whose was that? Who did I copy? Oh, no, I copied someone else's. I did click. Yeah, hold on. This is my UID. I actually clicked the copy number. That's funny. They should stop us from playing. Yeah, but it's one of those ones where, like, it's a progression system. If you could like have infinite stamina, you'd finish the game in like 4 days and have nothing to do. So it is one of those ways to, like, stop you from, like, finishing the game. Because when you do finish the game, and, like, again, if you play Withering Waves, right now, after you finish the event and the new story update, all you do is log in, spend stamina, log off. There's nothing to do for, like, 2 weeks. This game, I don't think will be any different. So you just gotta take it as it is, you know? We do need to do these later. But either way, that is the stream for today. Exactly 3 hours on the dot in 10 seconds. So, appreciate that came out to the stream. I will be back tomorrow around the same time. At least for weekends, as we progress through the story. Because every day when you log in, you get, like, the dailies, you get level ups. So hopefully we can continue the fight with Kenpachi. Finish the Kenpachi fight, and maybe get level 30 tomorrow. Should be around the same time tomorrow, yeah, if I wake up early enough. I don't mind doing daily streams for the time being. I don't think I'll do daily streams every day, every week. But right now, when there's kind of a lot to do, as well, I'm not in the game, kind of at the same speed for the most part. I don't mind doing stuff like this, but yeah. Appreciate that came to the stream. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you do. Because we're going to triple upload today. So right after I end the stream, going to lock in, start recording some videos. So appreciate that came out to the stream. Much love. See you fellas next time.